Hi everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Today I'm going to participate in a collaboration with Smokin' Joe over at Smokin' Joe's Barbecue. I'll put a link for him down below. We're going to be doing beef cheeks. Never done beef cheeks. I hear they're delicious, a little bit tricky to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and get these things prepped up. And I'm actually going to use a recipe that's that I saw on Meat Cranium's site. Chris over there did a chuck roast. That was really a crock pot recipe, but he did it on a Weber kettle. And it looked really good, so I'm going to modify that recipe and use beef cheeks instead of chuck roast. So you'll also notice I'm sporting my R Shack Barbecue and Other Things hat today. Thanks, Lewis, for providing me with this. So I'm going to get these beef cheeks prepped here in a little bit, and we'll see what we get. Okay, I'm going to get these things seasoned up here. The butcher did a pretty good job of trimming these up. There's not a lot of fat. There's quite a thick silver skin usually on the top of these, I'm told. But this looks pretty good. There's a little bit of fat in here. I'm just going to leave it alone. As I said, I've not done these before, but I don't think there's anything in here too crazy that's going to bother me a lot. Today I'm going to use Cosmo's Texas Beef Rub. It's basically an SPG. Just going to apply a medium coat, I guess. It's beef after all, and it is literally the cheeks from the beef. So we're going to go ahead and see what these things taste like. And as I said, I'm going to use a crockpot recipe that I saw Chris down at Meat Cranium Barbecue and Review. If you've not been to his site, you definitely want to check him out. He's got some great content and product reviews on just about anything you could imagine. So, and again, this is a collaboration I'm doing with Smokin' Joe at Smokin' Joe's Pit Barbecue. I'll put links for all these down below. And the collaboration is going to go under the hashtag beef cheeks. We're going to have a bunch of us do this and see what we get for different recipes. So I'm going to let that sweat for a little bit. I'm going to cook these on my pellet grill at about 250 degrees today until I get the color I want. Then I'm going to season them, wrap it, and basically just let it braise like I would a brisket flat. So let me get these out on the smoker and we'll see you here in a minute. Okay, I've got Angus fired up here at about 250 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and get these cheeks on here. I'm going to cook these to a color, not to a temperature. Probably going to let them run for about 2 hours at 250. Then I'm going to pull them off. Season them with some other things and get them wrapped up. So here we go. Let's find out what beef cheeks are like. Okay, it's been a couple hours. I've got these beef cheeks on. Oh yeah, they have a nice color. Just about where I want them to be. Beautiful. So I'm going to get these things inside. Get the seasoning on it, and then I'll put them back on to braise here, and it'll probably take a couple more hours before they're done. But boy, they're really looking good. I have about 4 pounds here of these things. And they're looking good, so we'll get them inside here, get them seasoned up, and get them back on the grill. Okay, so I'm going to get these things prepped. What I have is 1 packet of Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing and seasoning mix. And we're just going to pour that whole thing in there. Just like that. Shake, shake, shakeroo, technical term. and followed by 1 packet of au jus mix. Get that on there. Like so. Gonna add 1 stick of butter, just like that. And we're gonna put in some pepperoncinis. I don't know how many. Kind of enough to cover these guys. This is gonna make some awesome au jus that we can have these with. I guess I can use 1 more. Just like that. And I'll take a piece of foil, wrap this up nice and tight. Make sure you get a good seal all the way around. Just like that. And I'll get these back out on the smoker, and I'm probably going to let them go. I'm going to check them after about 2 more hours and see what they look like. And I'll bring them back inside and we'll take a look. Okay, these beef cheeks have been in now for a total of about 5 hours. They're looking delicious. We're going to kind of see what we have here. We have some nice au jus in the bottom. So let's pull one of these bad boys out. Get a little au jus on there. And see what we're working with. Nice and tender. Not a lot of fat in here. Pretty much falling apart. Fork tender. Gosh, it looks a little bit like a short rib almost. Give it a little taste. Wow. Definitely melt in your mouth. Got an interesting flavor. Texture's not unique, but I think it's the fat content that gives it just a little bit of a good. Tastes like beef. That au jus is great. The beef cheeks are good. They're tender. They're moist. To me, it has a very similar texture to roast beef. Very similar flavor. I love the recipe. It's originally designed to be a slow cooker or a crock pot recipe, but it works great in the pellet grill. I'd give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. If you're so inclined, please like and subscribe. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.